The new Legend Anthology event is here. I already got all the gems I wanted and went on a couple win streaks, but really most importantly, they banned everything for this event. I mean, let me just show you how crazy this ban list is. Rainbow Bridge to 1. This is a Crystal Beast card. Barinsis Wave to 1. Electric Jellyfish 1. Electric Jellyfish, a normal card. Naturia Blessing at 1? No one, full power, what? But anyhow, that being said, we still played, we still climbed, made a pretty strong deck, I think, for the event. And with that, let's get into it. Okay, so here's the deck I used. I climbed with Mayakashi. I guess, is it still climbing if it's an event? Anyway, I used these guys to get my gems, and it worked out pretty well. I don't have access to the trap card. That's really good because this card is banned in the event. Ghost meets a girl, but like everything else, goodness, the ban list was crazy. Speedroid Terratop at 3, by the way. But alas, this is what I used, and it worked out pretty well. So you have a lot of going second cards. Also, Lightning Vortex works out pretty well in this deck because you do have to ordinarily discard cards sometimes, or you would like to, because you have 2 cards that are really good in the grave. One is 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐻, of course. If you don't play zombie decks, you don't know, but 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐻 can banish itself in a graveyard, special summon a target. And we have this child, I was gonna say chick, but that kid. Anyway, Yuki, I believe, really good, can revive itself in the graveyard, and then it mills a card from the deck, so you can revive and then mill 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐻. So, what are these cards? How's it work? I'm gonna do it really simply. So, best card in the deck is this guy. He's a level 1. You normal special summon him. He's gonna special summon his friend, Daki. And this is kind of the whole deck, because you're gonna have a level 2, a level 1, and that brings us to the extra deck. You're gonna make the 𝐒𝐭𝐮𝐬𝐡 3. And whenever you 𝐒𝐭𝐮𝐬𝐡 using Daki, fire monster, it revives itself. So you're going to make a 3, going to immediately revive itself, then you're going to go to the 5, then you're going to go to the 7, the 9, the 11, not the 10, that's a surprise tool for later. You're going to go through link 2 to link 3, back to link 2, and back to link 3, and the reason you go back and forth is you want all of these in the grave, because this can banish itself from the grave and revive one of your 𝐒𝐭𝐮𝐬𝐡 monsters on your opponent's turn. And your monsters do things when they're revived from the grave, and you're going to end on Yuki Onna. Very useful card. So, what do these do when they're revived from the grave? Well, 𝐒𝐭𝐮𝐬𝐡 3 doesn't really do much. Protects your zombies from being destroyed, I want to say, this turn. This mills 3 when it's revived. This is a spell trap pop. This is a monster pop. And this just protects your zombies. Really, you just use it because it's a big guy. And when a 𝐒𝐭𝐮𝐬𝐡 monster is revived, or anything's revived from the grave, Yuki Onna can negate one thing on the field and reduce its attack to 0, and it can do that twice per turn. So it's kind of janky, but going first, you've got a pretty okay board to deal with this low power format, which is also why all these board clears are here. I needed to add things to the deck, so I have some generic good stuff like Storming Mirror Force and Mirror Force, really good in this low power format. One Effect Veiler, because that's all I own. Random Thunder King Ryo, because I just needed to fill a card slot, so there it is. 1 Monster Reborn, because we'd like to reborn things from the grave. 1 Foolish Barrel to send our 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐻. And this card I threw in, just because I thought it was pretty good. You don't play it in the standard, but in this low power format, it's pretty good. And with that, we can discuss one combo. So your Unizombie and 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐻 in your hand, you can actually get your combo started by discarding 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐻, then using Unizombie to mill this guy from the deck. Then you can summon it with 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐻 and you can get started. And with that, we can get into replays. Okay, game 1. I believe this is against 𝐿. So in general, the only real variation there will be to the combo we do is at the beginning. So I'll probably speed up everything except the start here. But right here, we grab our level 2. And this can summon itself from the grave or our hands if we control another Mayakashi. And when it does, it mills a card. You're going to mill 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐻 usually. And now we're going to get into it. We're going to go 3, revive, grow up into 5, go up into 7, 9, so on and so forth. I'll actually speed this part up for you. And with that, you see we have the end of our turn. We drew the 1 continuous spell we play, which is kind of funny because it's going to roll their attack and whatnot. But that is an example of how that typical combo goes. There's some variation, but it gets real fun when they break your normal combo and you have to somehow find game on board to kill them, which you can do quite easily because you can revive a lot from the grave. You have 𝐒𝐭𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐻. So he's going to do shoe ship shenanigans. Cards I have but never use. He's going to Dark Hole us to destroy all monsters on field, but all these synchros have a built-in like revive if something else gets destroyed. So if the Link 4 gets destroyed, you can bring back this guy. If this guy gets destroyed, you can bring back the Synchro 9. So getting our board cleared doesn't really matter, which is why Dark Hole is a really good card for us. And when he summons, he can activate his effect to make it so other zombie monsters cannot be destroyed by battles or card effect. We're going to bring back the Graceful. And now we just have to find a way to kill him. So we're going to draw. Top deck Mirror Force doesn't do much to us. We're going to revive the spell Trap Destruction so we can pop his back row. It's going to do something. Reveal 3 Sue Ships. I give him the normal one because even though I have Sue Ships, I never really learned what it does. Going to revive another monster by banishing the Link 3. He's going to mill 3 cards. We mill 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐩 and we mill this guy. This guy's main function is to bring out 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐩. We do that here. 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐲 is going to pitch 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐻 from our hand. 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐲 is then going to change his level to 5. Now, since we have 2 5s, we can go into the Synchro 10, which we never see this guy from the 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐻 archetype. In lore, 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐻 and Mayakashi fight each other, so there's some synchronization there. Summon Yoko, and yeah, that's game. Mayakashi, baby. On to the next. So this next game we have here is against a master ranked opponent, and I thought he had a pretty cool stun deck. Feel free to skip this part, but for the event list, I thought this was pretty neat. He was running Metal Reflect Slime. You could use that to bring out this guy, super annoying in a low power format. I thought these were super cool. These trap cards he would flip up, these monsters. This is a monster negate, that's kind of crazy. This also just very useful to have as a face down trap card. Scapegoat would be annoying. You got the Solemn Judgment, the Solemn Strike, the Mirror Force, the one of Imperm. Also, this card, never saw this. I thought this was really cool in a low power format. I'm gonna look into this, and of course the 3 book, the 3 Veiler. Very cool list. But anyway, let's get into the next one. And Mistake, of course. Okay, here we go. Do we go first or second against this guy? We go. Okay. He too is playing the one of Thunder King. So this might be a little non-conventional. I'm gonna go Lightning Vortex, pick Storming. The reason we don't need Storming is because if he's on stun, returning monsters to his hand is only gonna slightly delay him, not really annoy him. I said a Mirror Force. Hopefully he'll attack with something annoying. And then he flips the first of his trap cards that he has. Was that the one that negates the effects? This is super cool. I might do this in another event. I kind of I kind of enjoy stun decks. So he plays Mistake here, which is the opposite of good. I try to tribute myself off thinking I can dodge the negate, but it's too late. Foolish Burial, send 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐻. Next turn I plan to use 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐻 to revive this guy, grab my 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐻 and pop off. He goes to battle. That hurts. Our turn again, turn 6. Draw Storming, that's pretty good. 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐻. Hopefully we can pop off now. Summon. 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐻. Effect Veiler. 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐻, I tried to... I couldn't remember if he sends as cost or effect. I was hoping it was as cost. It's for effect. 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐻's not that busted. He tries to attack me. He books his own monster, but this actually wouldn't have really done much because Storming sends it to the hand. He just sets it again. Book of Moon sets it face down. So, yeah. He kind of just wasted his Book of Moon there. But it's a trap monster. It's weird. Who knows how it works. I get Mayakashi Return, but I cannot add it to anything to my hand because of Mistake. But Mayakashi Return can also send something to the grave. So, he negated my 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐻, but I could go into a Synchro 7, and that's all I needed because I need 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐻 in the grave. And now that I have 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐻 in the grave, I can revive our guy. Our guy's going to bring back the level 2, mill that, going to revive itself, send 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐻, and this game's pretty much over because now we can do the whole combo, and they see that. So even when your linear combo gets interrupted, you do have plays eventually, especially with the 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐻. Final replay here is facing 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐩, I believe. Talk about something you don't see every day. I don't know if I go first or second. I go first, and we've seen this before, so I'm going to speed it up for you. Hey, combo done. Let's go. Something I do like about this... Okay, immediately. I was going to say, something I do like about this long deck, like the long combo, is that really the benefit is what's in your grave, what's not what's on the field. So even if we get Lava Golems, you don't even care. Use my one of effect Veiler. Of course I drew it because I'm just that good. So right now I feel like I'm in a real comfy position. 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐩s also play weird. I know like they need their Synchro to get things off. It's really weird. It's cool. But I'm assuming you didn't know I could do this. I'm going to summon this and pop that Spell Trap because it looks like it's going to cause damage. If you want to see what the Spell Trap does, I'll tap it for you. But it looks like if left unanswered, that would become bad. Power Tool Braver Dragon, and that's what I noticed. He has like 50 cards, not 50. He had a lot of cards in his deck. Was it 50? It might have been because he has 9 engraved. So he does Power Tool shenanigans. Goes Bamboo Sword. I don't know what he's going for. Assault Beast. Assault Mode activate. Whoop. Stardust Dragon. Yeah, like this guy did a lot. So, Power Tool Braver Dragon. Stardust is annoying because we can't just pop it. Because if you don't know, Stardust Dragon, when he's about to be popped, just kind of like leaves the field and negates it. And then he comes back. So, highly annoying. So we can't just Dark Hole this. He uses Synchro Assault mode to go into Stardust Dragon Assault mode, which is just a more annoying, bigger version of the old Stardust Dragon. And if we get rid of him, he brings the other Stardust Dragon back. So we have to basically kill this guy this turn, or else it's just going to get too much. So I try to destroy all monsters on the field. He negates it. I have 2. Powerful Rare Dragon does a thing. But now we're going to go into our Uni Zombie, pitch Mizuki, Uni Zombie again, make it level 5. Mizuki. Bring back Yuki. Mizuki again. I have 2 engrave. Bring back the 3K. Now we're going to use the Link 3. Bring back that. Go into a 10. And that is game. Whoop. I love that Synchro 10 so much. And yeah. I feel like those 3 games are a pretty good example of what I've been doing with Mayakashi. I felt like it was pretty good with all the board breakers. The Lightning Vortex was coming in clutch, helping with discards. Synchro events coming up. I'll probably put a video out for that. But with that, thanks. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully if you play it, you have fun. And yeah, bye!